Alright, quick update on the stock market. So we are falling off the table right now. We did call this in a few videos. Basically, as soon as we broke below the 200-day, I made a plethora of videos about the SPY and how whenever we do break below the 200-day, 9 times out of 10 we do fall off the table. Sometimes we do have a very short-lived dump and then do pump above it, but every time we do dump below it, specifically what I want to say is whenever we do dump below it, pump above it, and then go back below it, it is always, every single time, been a massive dump that proceeds. So if we do come back to where we are now, we saw this coming because we had a dump below the 200-day, then we pumped above it, got rejected off this descending trend line, got rejected multiple times, made a not very nice emming pattern, and then as you can see that we've broken below the 200 days. So we really saw this coming from a mile away. What I am looking for now is a very steep dump coming in. If we do switch over to the 200 week, which is normally where the stock market SPY bottoms, you can see that we did predict that we would be coming down to here, which is a 23% drop from where we predicted this. So far we have come down a whopping 4%. Do bear in mind 4% is a juicy number for the SPY, so all in all the SPY isn't looking good at all right now. So money is flowing out, RSI is coming down. Whenever we do have these unprecedented crashes, we normally do crash to 19 on the RSI. Money flow indicator normally bottoms out round about between 13 to 9. So other times we have bottomed on the 20, so I would be looking for at least a move down to 20 on the money flow indicator, which is 10 points below where we are now. That's what, like a 33% drop from where we are now on the money flow indicator. So yeah, I mean, all in all, it's not really looking too bullish. I don't necessarily believe that we're going to come all the way down to here, just because that would mean that the money flow would be through the table. But do keep your eyes on the news. I don't want to go too much into it, otherwise my channel will probably just disappear. But if you do just kind of see what's happening around the world right now, the stock market isn't appreciating all the Russia news. So take with that with what you will, but we are below this big trend line, which is not very steep. We have kind of started to form this bigger micro trend line. We are dumping now. If we come over to Facebook is dumping, even though we had this huge drop after their earnings report. All of the stocks are looking bad. Confidence in the dollar is returning. It looks like we could be getting ready for something like a W breakout on the dollar, at which point I think that total crypto market cap would get decimated, Bitcoin would get decimated. And I know this is a stock market video, but my channel is 99.9% about crypto, so if you are just into stocks, then I don't necessarily blame you if you don't want to subscribe to my channel. If you are into stocks and crypto, then do check out my content, because I do cover both from now and then. So that is all I see for the stock market. Also, the Nasdaq looks pretty horrible today. What is this? Almost a 4% drop. If we do come over to the SPY, I don't think it's that bad. I normally do look at the SPY, but yeah, SPY is only like 3% down. Nasdaq is really looking bad. So none of these are looking good per se, but the Nasdaq is looking horrible. SPX looks the same as the SPY. I mean, SPX and SPY basically do the exact same thing. Nasdaq normally does the exact same thing, but as you can see that this was a slightly more big dump for the Nasdaq today, and obviously Facebook is continuing to dump. So in the macro term, I am bearish on the stock market until we do get back above the 200 week moving average. If we do just break above the 200 week, I believe it was somewhere around about here. I'll move it back now because I've outlined where I think would be the worst case scenario, which would be the 200 200 week, yeah. So until we are above the 200 day, I am bearish on the stock market, and while the stock market's bearish, I'm bearish on crypto. So that is all I see for the stock market today. Once again, none of this is financial advice. This is just my opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Peace.